Mario Blaic, CEO 3visionD, stiže nam ovdje na našu crvenu pozornicu.
3vision 3D video analytics and a smart city environment. To smart city je budućnost svemira.
Mikrofon je vaš.
Čujemo se, izvolite.
Thank you.
15 minuta vaših.
It's a younger version of me. I'm sorry that he will not be presenting but me today. But thank you for coming here. We are 3visionD, startup company, and I would like to share our knowledge and how we see development of video analytics in the smart city. So, the video is the richest data source on the planet. But isn't it absurd that we look at the 2D image trying to understand the real world? The information we get from the 2D image today is not accurate enough for any kind of automation and relies heavily on the human supervision to understand what is going on in the image and where it is. Furthermore, we don't know the real position of the object in the real world, not in the image, we can see that, but we also don't know what is taller, which is closer, or the real dimension of the objects that we see in the image. So, based on that problem, we have invented an algorithm that reads 3D data from 2D image using any single or multiple cameras or any kind of camera. How we do it? We take video stream, camera parameters, 3D terrain, and user map, so basically camera intrinsics and extrinsics. We process this information and we output the dimensions of the object or every pixel in the image, its position in front of the camera and in the real world, classification based on the object dimension, and create a full 3D scene. So essentially using any camera. So based on that, our background is in entertainment. I have not prepared this. We have worked with the A-list of performers such as Metallica, Alice in Chains, West End, London Productions. Sorry, it's coming too fast. We have developed a 3D Smart Track, which is a surveillance program because we wanted to move into surveillance industry. That encapsulates all this information and allows operators to manage the response rather to manage the equipment. So, based on our detection algorithms, we have made a sufficient quality of detection, where we will track only what is the object of the interest, removing additional noise in the image. The key point here is localization. So when we decide what we want to track, we actually put it in the map. The map is the main interface of our system. So in this case, this is the 3D Smart Track in the manual mode. You can see when we point over the live stream in the image using cameras that are on the site, we direct and automatically zoom the PTZ camera, always obtaining the best possible image. And of course, in the automatic mode, we see automated tracking and zoom and height control, basically display the object position on the map in the real time. So, what does that have to do anything with the smart city? Before going into that, just to give you a few features, the unique feature of our system is that we connect pixels to metric, millimeters, and to geo coordinates. Using site, and this is, and this is just an image. This is not map, this is image of the map, where we calibrate all the cameras on the site, and using peripheral cameras as a motion detection or vision detection system, and using the PTZ camera on the site, or the best camera on the site, to give us the maximum quality image, and display that image in the map in the real time. So connecting pixels to millimeters to geo coordinates, we can integrate unlimited number of cameras, creating one unified field of vision. We are exceptionally good in wide-angle cameras, which allows maximum efficiency when building the site, so you can use any kind of bigger camera to reduce number of cameras overall. 3D filter is important because we then classify the object not by the size of the pixels, so number of pixels that is moved, but with the real world dimensions, regardless of how close or far are they from the camera. Allowing flexibility in user-defined maps, being it either outdoor or indoor. And currently we are integrated with XProtect. Of course, it works with any equipment and analytics, and it's easy to install and to calibrate. So, smart city. We believe that the road to the smart city leads to smart lighting. And the camera itself and video analytics is not the key player in that. It's a lamppost, which is essentially a good way to build the infrastructure that is needed to smarten your city. It creates perfect infrastructure for sensor network, not only the cameras, because it resolves all the problem with building the necessary infrastructure and at the same time offering great savings by replacing the standard lamp, thus creating the fastest ROI. And with that, we believe that the video camera is the most comprehensive sensor as a starting point for the smart city. So this is why we have partnered with Lumenia Adriatic, which is a lamp manufacturer, who in its lamp have integrated modem and camera, or housing for the camera, so it can be any camera. In our case, this is access camera. The lamp is integrated in the lamp management system, so it automatically allows automated control of the lamp. Camera deployment is always optional because there is no sense to have a camera in the unpopulated areas on the intersection, but the housing is already pre-prepared, and of course cameras are connected to VMS. So what to do with the camera? Obviously we can do a lot, but looking at it from the customer perspective, parking management, especially open street parking management, is one of the vital interests for the city because it offers several benefits. It relates to the quality of the life in the city, and eventually it saves the cost for the users and creates a better quality of life. So our approach to that problem and our solution is Car Park Eye. Because when using video camera for the parking management, it reduces the cost of parking space. Cost per parking space is significantly lower than using standard solutions that are available on the market. Of course, the camera has also longer lifespan, so it makes it more feasible for the customer. Our system provides precise geolocation, which is important for the manual supervising when we need to send people to check that something is going on, and of course some additional benefits that are consequence of the faster parking management and finding the parking space. So what is needed for our solution is the map, is the camera view and coverage, it's the connectivity, and camera installations existing or new. How we do it? We detect occupancy, we detect in the video feed, vehicles and parking are connected to the real geolocation, so we don't need to monitor the video feed at all. And generated metadata on top of what we store for the parking management is also stored with the customer and shared with customer applications. Output data from the system is a location stamp, so geo-coordinate we can reconstruct in the real time where the vehicles have been moving, license plate of course for the paid parking, timestamp, type of violation that has occurred, parking occupancy, is it free or occupied, and of course the data is stored, that data is communicated to customer via API to their platform of choice. We don't develop the platform for the end user. One of the feature to see it in the real life is multi-camera track. So we have a single object tracked with several cameras outputting only one and precise geolocation of the object. So, in our case, in Serivnik case, for the user is, of course, the map user interface, maximum coverage because we are not constrained by the camera type. We can use any type of lens. In this case, this is a 360 degrees. Integrated into user infrastructure. Again, minimum hardware needs. Only data of interest is used for that particular application. Other data that is generated is stored and offers monetization potential for the customer for the future, and it's future-proof. So it's scalable and upgradable for the future use cases if such a need arises. And to end with, it's not only that we can do parking management, we can also do, with our technology and products, we can do presence-based lighting, classical surveillance, traffic lights, etc. With all this connected, it will refill inefficiencies, it will increase the revenue for the end customer. Of course, it will augment the control for over the parking spaces because this is one of the most valuable assets that is under monetized. Turn parking into positive experience for the end users, and of course, increase savings and the quality of life. So thank you very much for your attention. We are at booth 40 for further information and inquiries. Please feel free to visit us. Thank you very much.
Yeah.